All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. Welcome to another live scripted dialogue here on TikTok with your girl. I am Nisi J, and I am here with the amazing actors and friends of mine. We're here each and every Monday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing everyone real stories, raw emotions, unforgettable moments you do not want to miss. So, y'all go ahead. Let's tap that screen, share this live, invite somebody in because tonight's dialogue is about to get real. All right. We're going to start this one off tonight with Guilty by Design. Let's go ahead and get started with our narrator, Tamra.
Hey, Guilty by Design characters. Judge Harold Vance, male, calm, control, manipulative. Avery Cole, female defense attorney, conflicted, sharp, hiding guilt. Marcus Hale, male client, desperate, intelligent, being set up. Prosecutor Dana Briggs, female, observant, principled, suspicious. Backstory: what really happened? Months before the courtroom, Judge Harold Vance wasn't just corrupt. He was careful, untouchable. For years, he manipulated cases quietly, dismissed evidence, influenced rulings, protected powerful people. Then one night, he made a mistake. The night of the crime, late evening, private parking garage. Judge Vance meets a man, Calvin Brooks, a middleman who had been handling Vance's illegal financial dealings. Calvin had turned greedy, threatening exposure.
You either double what I'm getting, everything comes out.
Vance tries to maintain control, but fear creeps in. Argument happens, a shove, a fall. Calvin hits his head hard on concrete. He doesn't get back up. Vance doesn't panic outwardly, but internally everything shifts. He makes a call, not to the police, to someone he knows he can control, Avery Cole. Years earlier, Avery had been involved in a situation that could have destroyed her future, and Vance made that problem disappear. Since then, Avery owes him, or at least he's made her believe she does. Marcus wasn't supposed to be a part of any of this. Was leaving work, saw something in the garage. He saw a man on the ground and a figure standing over him. He didn't see clearly, but he saw enough. And that made him a problem. Within 48 hours, evidence is found linking Marcus to the scene, surveillance footage is edited, and a weapon is recovered. Avery is assigned as his defense attorney, not to defend him, but to control the narrative. Judge and Avery in private office talking.
You understand what needs to happen, right?
He's innocent.
That's not the question.
You're asking me to destroy him.
I'm asking you to protect yourself. Or would you like your past revisited?
Holding room, Avery and Marcus.
You my lawyer, right?
Yes.
Then why I feel like I'm already a loser? Look, I didn't do this. You believe me, right?
Uh, it doesn't matter what I believe.
That's the moment everything feels wrong. Prosecutor alone, reviewing file.
This timeline doesn't match. Witness contradicts. Evidence too clean. No, this this isn't right. What are you hiding?
Final hallway moment. Courtroom doors ahead, muffled voices inside.
Last chance. Tell the truth.
Listen, we go in and we follow procedure.
Procedure. Yeah, I hear you.
Now in court.
All rise.
Be seated. We're here for the sentencing of Mr. Marcus Hale. Counsel, are we prepared to proceed?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Ready for the state.
Miss Briggs, proceed.
Your Honor, before sentencing is carried out, the state would like to address certain inconsistencies.
Be specific, counselor.
Evidence submitted by the defense timelines, in particular, do not fully align with witness testimony. And while the defendant has been painted as the sole party responsible, there are gaps.
Yeah, gaps.
Your Honor, the prosecution had ample opportunity during trial to address these so-called gaps.
And I am addressing them now.
My client admitted presence at the scene.
That's not what I said.
Stop.
Mr. Hale, you will speak only when addressed. Continue.
Marcus Hale made a series of decisions that led him directly to that situation.
Marcus turns to her in disbelief.
Whether intentional or not, consequences followed.
That's not the truth.
It's the version supported by the evidence.
Supported or constructed? Because from where I'm standing, this case feels less like justice and more like choreography.
Careful, Miss Briggs.
I am, Your Honor, careful enough to notice that every piece of evidence pointing to Mr. Hale arrived unusually clean.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
Judge signals her to come forward.
This wasn't part of the agreement.
Then adjust.
She's digging.
Then bury her argument. Or I bury you with him.
Avery walks back, breath uneven.
You told me out. You knew I didn't do this. You sold me out.
Marcus, please.
No. No, don't please me now. You sat with me, looked me in my face, and lied.
Your Honor, I formally request a delay in sentencing pending further investigation into judicial and defense conduct.
Denied.
Then I'll state it clearly for the record. I believe this court has been compromised.
That is a serious accusation.
It is. And I don't make them lightly. Financial records, off the books transfers, large deposits made to a private account belonging to Miss Avery Cole.
You got food.
And those transfers trace back to you, Your Honor.
All right, this is outrageous.
No. What's outrageous is sentencing an innocent man for a crime committed by the very person sitting above him.
You did it?
I, I didn't think it would go this far.
You let it go this far.
I'm calling for immediate investigation and removal.
This court is adjourned.
Gavel slams hard.
You were supposed to defend me.
Officers, nobody leaves this courtroom.
Courtroom chaos immediately after. The gavel hits uncontrollably, but control is already gone.
I said nobody leaves.
Your Honor.
Escort Miss Briggs out of this courtroom.
You don't have that authority anymore.
For the first time, Judge Vance looks uncertain. Not scared, but not in control either.
So what now? Y'all still taking me? Yeah. That's what I thought.
This wasn't supposed to.
Finish that sentence.
This wasn't supposed to destroy you.
But it did. You, you let it.
Secure the judge's chambers now.
We need authorization.
You have probable cause standing right in front of you. Or do you want to explain later why you didn't act?
The officers move. Judge Vance stands, trying to regain authority.
This is procedural overstep.
No. This is accountability. You built this system to protect you. Let's see how it works when it doesn't.
The money wasn't for the case.
Then what was it for?
It started years ago.
Don't.
He didn't just cover something up for me. He created it.
Wait, what?
That incident from my past. It was manufactured.
Explain.
Evidence, witness statements. Just, all built to make me dependent on him.
Careful, Avery.
No, you've made me careful for years.
So I never had a chance, huh?
Officers, detain him.
Sir, we need you to step down.
You think this ends here?
No. This is where it starts.
But just when it feels like the truth is finally surfacing, courtroom doors burst open. Another officer rushes in.
We have a problem.
What now?
The garage footage. It's gone.
Wait, gone?
Erased. Completely.
You should have moved faster.
Huh. You planned this?
So
I
what
planned.
now?
Now, we stop playing by his rules.
The truth is out, but the proof is gone. And without proof, truth doesn't win cases. And scene.
First of all, let me say, Tamara, beautiful reading. You did that.
Thank
And
you.
the rest of y'all, when I tell you that was so amazing beyond that whole thing, just like y'all did that. That was everything. That was like a straight scene that you can watch in your head and you can visualize everything that y'all was saying and you can feel like all the characters like coming alive. Y'all absolutely did that. Fantastic job. Nisi, amazing. You and Judge writing on this for sure. For sure. I loved it.
Thank you. Thank you.
No complaints.
um, I loved all of it. You guys did amazing. Uh Brandon, you are one of the judges I would hate. You hear me? Your delivery made me dislike you so much. I'm like, ugh, like he's a straight butthole, like for real.
He's an a-hole.
The only thing that I have to say is we have to watch how we override
Step on lines.
yeah, lines. So we have to be careful, watch our lines, make sure we let those who are supposed to go before you come in, say their lines, and then proceed in with yours. But other than that, I loved it. You guys did amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
definitely rocked out on that one. Definitely rocked out.
Yes. Right. She said the arrogance. Right.
Correct.
Straight arrogance. It's like, really?
Yeah.
I kind of want to do a part 2 to this for real.
You need to. I feel
Yeah.
like you need to because it
I
wasn't.
think
You didn't leave it open ended, so you need to go ahead and just throw that
yeah.
in.
Because I want to see what's going to happen to this judge. I'm going to think about this. She said definitely needs a part 2. And Victoria said part two. Yeah.
Yep.
She said, I picture the judge as a Grinch.
Yeah.
And
All
the
right.
voice is what get it. The voice gets it all.
Those who were here last week and saw Bloodlines or listened to Bloodlines, it was a great story about Lola being pregnant by her cousin. And Rose is going to give us that backstory so you guys can understand this new one.
Lola is pregnant and trying to move forward without Justin, even though he's the father. She's made the difficult decision to raise the baby alone and even considers hiding the truth by presenting the child as Justin's cousin instead of his son or daughter. Justin is conflicted, dealing with the reality of what happened and what he might lose. The family dynamic is tense. Denise, Uncle Ray, and Grandma Evelyn are all emotionally involved, each reacting differently to the situation. Meanwhile, Dante steps in, becoming Lola's emotional support and showing up in ways Justin didn't, creating even more tension and unspoken rivalry. The pregnancy progresses, and everything builds toward the hospital labor moment, where all characters are forced into the same space, with unresolved truth hanging over them. Grandma Evelyn's living room, afternoon, weeks after the reveal. Soft light, family gathered, tension already thick. Lola stands, hand on her belly. Justin sits, restless.
All right, we're all here. Let's talk like family, not strangers.
I didn't come here to argue. I came to be understood.
Understood? Lola, you're carrying my child and telling me I'm supposed to be a cousin?
You are my cousin, Justin.
Okay. See, when you say it like that, that sounds crazy.
Ray, not now.
You don't get to erase me. My babies.
And I'm protecting my baby
From me.
from confusion, from judgment, from going up trying to explain something we barely even understand ourselves.
Lola, baby, I hear you. But Justin has a right to feel the way he feels.
I know. And I'm not taking that from him. But I am choosing what kind of life my child has.
And what about Justin's life? He talks to that baby every night, even when you're not around.
Man, you can't force your way into something like this. This ain't how love works.
If you decide to move on, I'm just supposed to sit back and watch another man raise my kid?
I don't know what my future will hold, but I do know that you cannot be connected to this baby as the father. So please, please just respect my wishes.
2 months later, Lola is in a relationship with someone named Dante, who has been her peace and her calm since finding out that she was pregnant by her first cousin. She explained everything to him, and he has been her support through every appointment and late night cravings, unfazed by the situation. One night, Justin, his mother Denise, and Grandma Evelyn shows up to Lola's apartment to check on her and to see if she needs anything. While there, it is a knock on the door. Dante walks in calmly. Energy shifts.
Hey, I knocked. Didn't think you heard me.
It's okay. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, so who is this?
I'm Dante. I'm not here to disrespect nobody.
Or you already are?
No, I'm here because she shouldn't have to do this alone.
Dante knows everything.
Everything.
Yeah, and I'm still here.
Hold up. You think you can just step in and play house?
No, man, look, I think I can step in and provide peace.
That's my child.
And this is her life.
Look, Dante has been here, and I asked him to stand beside me. And if we continue this relationship, he plans on being in this baby's life.
You know, I saw y'all out one night at Morton's Steakhouse having dinner
What?
at the restaurant. You were laughing and planning like everything was normal. And I wanted to be mad, but you looked so happy. And Justin, I didn't know how to tell you.
Wait. You knew?
I didn't want to break you any more than you already are, baby.
Grandma Evelyn steps in.
That's enough. This child didn't ask to be here, but now he or she will be arriving soon. We don't get to make their life harder.
Grandma Evelyn looks at Justin.
Love don't always look like possession,
Grandma Evelyn then looks at Lola.
and protection don't always mean distance. Y'all gonna have to meet in the middle, whether you like it or not.
3 weeks before delivery, in Grandma Evelyn's attic. Grandma Evelyn alone in the attic, looking for old baby clothes that she packed away that belonged to Angie.
I know I kept them baby clothes somewhere.
She rummages through boxes, pulls out tiny outfits, smiles softly.
Oh, Angela used to be so little.
She pauses, finds an old envelope beneath folded blankets, her late husband's handwriting.
What is this?
She opens it. Inside, hospital documents, records, notes. Confused by everything that she sees, her hands begin to shake as she reads. She pulls out the letter from deceased husband and begins reading aloud, voice trembling.
My Evelyn, if you're reading this, then somehow the truth found its way to you. One thing I prayed would never hurt you. There's no easy way to say this, so I'm going to just speak to you the way I always have, with love first. The day we found out we were having a baby, I saw a light in you I had never seen before. You were so full of joy, so full of purpose, and I knew right then I would protect that feeling for as long as I live. But something happened in that hospital, something neither of us could have imagined. Angela, the baby we brought home, wasn't ours by blood. I didn't, I, I didn't find out right away. When I did, it broke something in me I couldn't explain. I questioned everything myself, the world, even God. But when I looked at you, I watched you hold her, love her, raise her, and I realized something I wasn't strong enough to say out loud. She was ours in every way that mattered, and I couldn't take that from you. I couldn't be the man who shattered your heart just to tell you something that wouldn't change how deeply you loved her. So I made a choice. Maybe it was a selfish one, maybe a loving one. I chose you. I chose your happiness, your motherhood, your bond with her. And I lived every day watching you be the most incredible mother, knowing that love, not blood, made that real. If this truth reaches you now, I pray you don't see it as a lie. I pray you see it as the greatest proof that what you gave her and what she gave you was always real. And Evelyn, I would make the same choice all over again. I love you. Always have. Always will. No, no. This can't be. Mm, all this time.
The weeks later, labor night in hospital. Fast forward, Lola in labor with her new boyfriend Dante, who has been there since she was 4 months pregnant. Chaos, emotion, Dante by her side.
Please, please don't leave me.
I'm right here. I'm right here, baby. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere.
Justin pacing, Denise praying, Uncle Ray trying to stay calm. Hospital room, after birth. Lola holding her baby, exhausted, emotional, Dante beside her. Door opens. Justin, Denise, Uncle Ray enter. Justin sees the baby. Everything softens.
Oh my God. She is so beautiful.
She is, isn't she?
Anna, that's my daughter.
Justin, please don't start.
You, you're her cousin, remember?
Stop it, Ray.
Justin, stop it.
Look, this is not the time.
Door opens. Grandma Evelyn enters. Different energy, heavy truth.
We need to talk.
What's wrong, Grandma?
Mom, is everything okay?
Yes and no. There's no easy way to say this.
Just say it. Everyone else say what they want to say at the wrong time. This won't be no different.
Stop, Unc. Just let her talk. Grandma, just say it.
Well, 3 weeks ago, I was looking for some clothes that I had put in the attic years ago. And that was Angie's. And as I was searching for those clothing items, I came across some other things that really broke me.
Please, Mom. You're scaring me. What did you find?
Well, I found an envelope with some important papers. And as I was going through those papers, I found some paperwork from the hospital where I delivered you, Ray and Angie. Well, your father had a best friend who was a doctor there. Well, your father found out that Angie was switched at birth.
Wait. So what are you saying?
I'm saying that your mother is not my biological daughter. My husband, who was trying to protect me from any pain, kept this a secret. Me finding out now was no coincidence. I believe this was his way of letting me know so that our grandson can be a father to your baby, y'all's baby.
After she explains everything, the switch, the truth, the letter, silence. Shock and tears take over. All eyes turn to Lola. She looks at Justin, then Dante, then her baby.
I spent months trying to run from something that wasn't even real. So you are her father. And you gave me peace when I didn't have any. But I can't build a future on something that started while I was still holding on to my past. I choose honesty. I choose to raise my daughter with her father. I'm sorry, Dante. I don't mean to hurt you.
Don't be sorry. Do it right. She deserves to know who her father is. You and the baby deserve a life that's not confusing.
He walks out. Strong, dignified exit. Justin steps beside Lola. Not rushed, not forced, just present.
We are gonna do this right.
We thought blood made us family, but it was truth that finally taught us how to be one.
Insane.
Listen,
Hey, bro.
You said all Dante.
I know, I felt
Man,
bad for him too.
I know.
man,
That's crazy work.
He's a good man,
That's
Savannah.
crazy work.
man, that's insanity, bro.
He's such
He
a good
been
man.
there.
That's
He been
insanity.
there for her this
he's such a
whole
good
Come on,
man.
time.
bro.
Wait a
Hey,
minute. Did
man.
Wayne say C?
He said
Yep.
insane too.
Yeah, he did.
He
Man,
did.
Okay,
Lola
because I
flip
was
flopper,
confused.
boy.
I was like, well, wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, he's
No,
supposed to insane.
That's
that
insane.
That's
that was
crazy.
that was phenomenal. Grandma, I felt
Yeah, good
so
job,
bad,
Man,
Carol.
Grandma.
you killed it.
When
You
Yeah.
I
killed
tell you
it.
you killed Grandma, you killed Grandma.
Embodied it.
Like I was up there with you. I was looking at you in the rocking chair in the corner by the big window, and I'm trying to hand you the tissue. I was right there. You didn't even
Yeah.
know it. I was there. Rose, amazing reading, baby. That was amazing. All of y'all did great. I loved it. I
I screwed up with Jay. Me and him were supposed to say stop, or stop, Ray,
It's
and
all
I told
good.
him to stop. I said, "Stop, Justin." He telling
It's all good.
he telling
listen,
him
but
to.
nobody knew
We
that.
ain't even know
Okay.
you.
No, nobody knew that but y'all. Nobody
Okay.
knew that but y'all. So it fit right in. Even when the little noise came in from someone's phone, it sounded like
Uh-huh.
to me, that that could have been, you know how like out in the reception area of the hospital when they're kind of
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
buzzing because she just had a baby. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that right there,
Yeah.
that even fit. That
Yeah.
even fit
But we got to be careful
perfectly.
when we doing other dialogues because they might not fit. So
Well,
Yeah.
that
anytime
I'm
we're
just saying.
on,
But for
listen, we
this
have
one,
to
it
be
did.
mindful of that.
Yeah,
But
but for
no, it
this
did
one, it
fit.
did. It
It
fit.
Yeah.
did.
It fit. Y'all did great. Superb. Amazing work. Loved it. Great writing, Nisi. Great writing.
Yeah,
Great,
that was
great
Yeah.
dope.
writing. Wayne,
Thank
you
you.
just drunk. Um,
He stayed drunk.
He said,
yeah, like you did that. I can't complain about you not one bit this go around because the drunk thing is just in you.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Drunk thing is
Panther.
just in you
Thank
is
you. I
yeah.
insane.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Panther
Brandon
Panther.
and Jay and Tam, again, you guys just, y'all rock.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
y'all
Thank
yes,
as
you.
you.
Yeah.
very
well.
Appreciate it.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Where's
Hmm.
Big Mike at? Did he fall off?
I
I
hope
don't know. I
not.
haven't seen them.
No.
Me either.
Uh-oh, he's going to be upset.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Hey,
that baby gonna have.
Redbone.
He'll
Does
catch it.
anybody
He'll
want to
catch
come
it.
up and speak on this particular piece? I wanted to hug Granny. I know, right?
Right.
I
Yeah.
know.
But that was
Like,
a
Man,
performance right there. Granny gave a
grandma bodied
performance
it. She
right
bodied
Mm-hmm.
it.
there.
Sharon wants to come. Oh, Mike is still here.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Uh-huh.
don't you know.
Carol's, I mean, not Carol. She says she missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
no.
going to upload it onto the YouTube channel so you can go back and listen. All you have to do is click the link in my bio so you can watch the two dialogues we did tonight.
The playback.
Oh, but thank you for coming in, Miss Queen Bee. That's Tam's mama, right?
Yes, I think that is.
Yeah.
That's my mommy.
Okay, cool. Oh, look at the little lamb.
It
Hey,
is
Oh,
cute.
Sharon.
So
So what did
cute.
you think? What's your opinion?
Listen, that was a good twist. I was listen when she was start reading the letter. I don't know if you
Mm-hmm.
saw the comment. I said the babies were switched.
I did see
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah, you caught that.
Yeah, it was like okay, okay. I was trying to listen. I said, oh Lord, the babies will switch that bird. So
Mm-hmm.
Did
Mm-hmm.
anybody think that that was the case before she read the letter?
I
What did you
didn't.
no,
guys
I
think would
had
have
no
happened?
idea.
I didn't think so.
not at all, not
It
at
Yeah.
wasn't
all.
until I saw her
I told
comment, I
you.
was like,
I
oh,
told you. I told you.
okay.
Yes, it was awesome.
I
And you
told
know,
you.
Unc,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you need a Grammy because you play that role very well. I listen,
Thank you. Yeah.
listen.
Listen,
Big Mike
Linda.
trying to come up. Big Mike trying to come up.
Is he?
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
all of y'all did great, but I was so glad Dante was out the picture now because it wasn't fair to Justin.
Yeah.
That was his baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
I
out of
felt
place right
bad
there.
for when I was writing. I was like, I kind of feel bad for
Hmm.
Every
Dante, and I
time.
didn't want to put Dante. I honestly was not going to put Dante in there, but then I was like, no,
No,
I
that was a
have
good
to because
twist.
I felt
Right.
bad.
Right.
I
No, that
Now
was
did.
he
good.
stepped up to the plate. Now that's a good
Yep.
man. To step up to the plate.
Hey,
Kudos to
man.
him.
And he was
But
very mature. You
Yeah,
know what I
he's a
mean? He
mature
didn't give
yes,
man.
any.
yes.
He didn't cause any problems. He
Mm.
just, gracefully
He
bowed
he was
out.
down for whatever.
Hmm.
Is Lola's behavior justifiable though? To break it off with him and then
That
try to go
quick?
with another dude and then
No,
go
it's
right
That
back? I
not.
mean,
No,
is
I
is
That's
I
a
is
don't
that
good
agree
behavior
with that.
question.
justifiable?
That's a good
Absolutely.
question.
she didn't
I
give
Absolutely.
don't
it.
agree
She
with
didn't
that.
give it no time. Like there was
I mean,
no
it
like.
was literally
You
on the
know what? I
spot.
need to think about this. It was just like, all right, thank you for helping me during this pregnancy, but
Right.
you got to
Yeah.
go.
She was like, yeah, it's over.
So
Yeah.
It's like
this
she
is like
prioritized her
so
feelings,
it's
but she
kind of
dismissed the men's.
so it's kind of twofolds, right? Because of the fact that she was so into it, but then you find out that that's your family member. Oh no, 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 no! I can't do that. Now I got to rewind. I got to rewire my brain to go ahead and do this default. So I got to move on as quick as I can and forget about what we had because we family. Like
Right,
I'm your cousin.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
listen.
I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on real quick because you ain't gonna be able to come to me, and I'm gonna get weak coming to you, and being up under you again. Yeah, I'm moving right on, just like that.
Angel said it was a little harsh, but was it okay for her to dump Dante as quick as she did,
It's not
leaving
okay.
him, you know what I'm
In the
saying, and going
hospital,
back to Justin?
Yeah, it's
I
Yeah,
don't
understandable.
think I don't think it was fair because at the end of the day, he's the dad. You know what I'm saying? Whether they stay together or not, he's the dad. It was, something that they didn't, wasn't aware of. It
correct,
happened. You know what I'm
correct.
saying? But when the child grows older, you know what I'm saying, and she's keeping him away from her
Mm-hmm.
dad, that's going to backlash on her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
So let
yeah.
the
But
child
I
decide.
just, I just thought. I mean, you think about it. You for your whole life, you thought this was your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
That switch. I don't think that switch is gonna click that fast to say, you know what? Oh, you're not really my cousin. So let's just be a family together. You still looking at this dude as your cousin technically.
Right.
well, she only
For
knew
that one.
for like 5 or 6 months that was
It's
her
Yeah.
cousin.
but it's just
Because
like I mean, how many of y'all women would actually repeat the same steps that Lola did? Like realistically, like do you really think y'all would have took that exact same path she did that quickly? You
well,
go
clearly she
from
still loved him.
I
Well,
think it
Yeah.
would
clearly,
take some time
clearly, yeah.
because
Yeah, she still loved him.
there was some attachment.
I mean,
Yeah,
because she was operating from a place of hurt, which brings confusion.
Right.
right,
Right. Right.
right.
Right.
And we can see that he still loved her.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
And regardless of her being the cousin or not, he
Hey
was like,
man,
I already got it. So I already screwed her. So shit.
Ooh,
What?
Hmm.
Which
man,
which is gross. It's
Yeah, that
gross.
he was on some old
But
backwoods,
hey
but
man.
but the
backwoods
fact
in
that
the.
to find out that we are not blood now, we can continue on what we started
right,
because again,
right,
she still loved that man.
Oh
right.
yeah. She did. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
So
it's the mentality of the persons because, like I said, I have family members that are first cousins and are married and have children.
Oh
And
mhm.
no.
I'm from Mississippi, so
Oh yeah.
everybody know everybody.
Panther
You know what I'm
said, I
saying?
think it was better for him that she broke it off because she was
Oh
actually in love with the father. Absolutely.
yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
I
Um,
need you guys to do this all over again. My grandbaby stole all the thunder.
I'm gonna send you the link once I get it edited, Mike. Once I get edited, I'll send you the link so you can
Oh
watch it.
man, Lord have mercy.
I was looking for the popcorn, man. I'm telling you. I'm like, where Mike at with the
Now you know
popcorn?
if you didn't hear from me, you know what something was going on.
I
Right.
know.
Hmm. But you
Yes,
guys did
indeed.
amazing. I truly appreciate y'all coming back here tonight to repeat Guilty by Design and then, the episode 2 of Bloodline. Um, I appreciate everybody that was in the chat, everyone that showed up, and
Oh,
as always, like give us support. Um,
Y'all did amazing. That was amazing.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm super, super proud of everybody. So and just like that, another story told, another moment felt. Because Carol, you did it. You did
Yeah,
that.
Carol, you did that.
Yeah,
Good
You
job,
did that.
girl.
You sound just like a granny.
she
Yes, you
definitely
do.
She
did.
really did.
For
She
real.
really did.
I saw her. Look, I visualized her humped over with her glasses on, trying to read.
come on, come on,
Listen,
stop it,
listen,
stop
Carol,
it,
you need to
stop
you need to
it.
sign yourself up to Sapphire Entertainment. I know the lady over there. She'll
Right?
get you in. She got you. She got you. I'm telling you.
And I saw
Yes,
Yeah.
Unc with the
indeed.
bottle in his hand. I don't know which one he had, but he had a bottle in a
Right?
brown bag.
So you're right.
In
Oh
that order,
goodness.
in that
So
order.
we got
But I do
big Mike,
think
we got a tequila, baby.
Come on, come on.
but I do thank y'all all for tuning in to our live scripted dialogue. I mean, we really, really, truly appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in, tuning in each and every week, and engaging and supporting what we do. So don't forget, we'll be back here on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be here in the same place with the same energy. Y'all know how we do. So until next time, y'all stay safe, stay real, and remember, every story has a voice. And good night.
Good
You
That's
night.
it.
guys are
Stay
Good
awesome,
night.
safe.
man.
Good
Good
night.
night, beautiful
Good night,
people.
And
Good
I
night.
Good
love
girl.
y'all,
night.
man. You guys
Night
are awesome.
night.
Thank you.
Night night.